online video. Oh my gosh, it is starting to rain. But I'm in my car and I'm secluded. I'm fine. I have to pick up my mom here soon. Anyway, hello guys. Hi. I figured I would get on here and talk a little bit. I haven't really talked on here for a hot minute, like for a long time in a hot minute. So I felt like I could do that today, as long as I don't get any other orders, if you know what I mean. Because duty calls too. But I don't know. I was thinking about that thing about Sudoku that I got one of the numbers right on the hardest one in the world. And I just think that's really interesting because I think sometimes we downplay that we're great human beings. And I feel like that's one of the times I was like really glad that I achieved something great. And I think it's really cool. So pat on the back for that. But literally, I just want to get on here. There was something I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what it was. It was something about being grateful or like grateful in the moment or something. We've talked about gratefulness before. What is the weather like where you're at? Like here, it's like cloudy and rainy, but it also looks like it might not rain that long, if you know what I mean. I went to Dunkin' today. I haven't been out to eat or get fast food or get coffee in a while, like 2 days, because I'm trying to save money and it is relentlessly hard. It's just like your first instinct, at least for me, when I'm out is just like, let's go get coffee. Even if I don't need it. And I'm like, no, Faith, you don't need coffee. You're going to wait it out. You got sleep. You know, it's not like you're deprived of it. So I did. Yesterday I saved a lot of money. I probably saved like, I don't know. And I brought food with me. So I probably saved like $30. In today's world, actually, it would be like $100. But you know what I mean? Let's go Trump. Okay, so what I really want to talk about too this time around is it is the 250th anniversary of I think it was the Declaration of Independence. I'm not really sure. Let me think about this real quick. Uh, 76, 86, 96, 106. Yeah, like when we were made America. Oh my gosh, I feel stupid now. But I think this calls for like a huge celebration. So in Pennsylvania, we are going to have like this event where there's like fireworks and concerts and all kinds of things that are free. And it is awesome. Like I'm talking free. And I think that that's really cool. It's a good way to celebrate. Fireworks are definitely a must. But for me, I literally want to sing on a stage. Like nothing's going to bring me down. Like I literally want to sing on a stage. Where I'm going to sing, I have no idea. I might even make up my own song. Like in the mall parking lot, just sing. Because one time, I think it was when Biden was in, and I was singing, if tomorrow all the things were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had started again. You know, like that song. I sang that, and like people were just like, oh, yay. I'm like, I didn't even think anyone was listening. It was fun. It was really fun. And I love 4th of July. It's just one of those times of year you feel so proud to be American. Can I get an amen? So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. Like the more I sing that song, Proud to be American, the more I am proud. And the more I realize that we have so much, like we really do. Do you understand that, like, if you lived in another country, I don't know, like, not even that long ago, like, some other countries, like, probably didn't have cars, just different things, and I'm not talking about recently, but, like, imagine when they didn't have cars, they didn't have cell phones, or they didn't have, I don't know, there's this guy coming out of work. I do not like him. He is extremely weird. My mom said she overheard, because my mom works here, she overheard that he likes me. And ever since that time, I just kind of want to stay away from him. But like this one day, he came to the parking lot where I'm sitting right here. And I wasn't on here at the time, but he was like sheepishly going around the cars, and like, I swear something's wrong with this guy. He's definitely on a spectrum, but it was just really, really weird because I thought he left with someone in a car, and then I like was like, yeah, okay. And then I look down, then I like look up, and he's like right there, like looking at me and like throwing like something to the birds. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, please be careful out there. There are weird people, and I don't know. I just, for those of you who are naive, don't be naive. Like, it was just really weird. He never did anything, but I left, and I told my mom about it, and she's like, put your visors down. Next, I should do that. I should put my visor down so he knows I'm not one with him. Okay, so I don't know. I could talk about a bunch of things today. Wait, what is this? What's this? It's weird. My music says it's going to play, but it's not playing. Yeah. So somebody mentioned to me today or the other day that, I don't know, she said like, you don't have to get married to feel whole or something. And I understand that. I really do. But sometimes I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but like, sometimes I really want to get married, like have a family, raise kids, raise teenagers, everything, the whole 9 yards. And the thing that I think I could really bring to the table, really, is the fact that I was a really, really, messed up teenager. Like oh my gosh, I can't even think about it. Like, I had so many weird morals and just didn't care what I listened to at all, and different things and it's interesting because I've been through it. If my daughter was to go through something like that, or my son, I could help them. I could literally help them out of anything. And I think that's what's interesting is when you go through something in life, it might be the slightest thing, like, the most slightest thing, like, I'm sorry, I just saw that guy. But yeah, you might go through the slightest thing, like a heartache or a person dying in the family or just different things. But doesn't it help you like to achieve like a better greatness in life? Doesn't it like help you to achieve, what? I'm sorry, I am like so distracted. He's like right on my left. But it helps you to achieve, to sympathize with other people. And this is a really interesting story. So this one time, this guy, this priest that I had, I'm sorry, I guess he was a guy. He had diabetes, like really, 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 really bad. And I asked God, I said, what can I do to help him out through this? Like, I really want to help him out. And he said what he's going to do is kind of put me in his shoes, realizing that I don't have diabetes, but I will suffer like I do. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but it happened. And then why I'm telling you the story is because when it did happen, it was very painful. It was like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're in a funk, but like you just don't know how to get out. It's like a dream almost. It's horrible. But there were times I really did not like being in it, and I would smoke to get out of the panic attacks from it, and it was just insane. But eventually I was like, oh my gosh. So I saw him one day, and so because I could like sympathize with him, I saw him one day, and it was like he understood that I was helping him through it. It was really cool. Oh my gosh. And then I told him that I was doing it for him. I hope that guy left. Oh my gosh. I told him I was doing it for him, and I said, you're not going to believe me, but I literally suffered with like a diabetic mentality for you. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Of course I believe you, or something. And it really made my day, because it was interesting. It's kind of like, I never thought of this, but it's kind of like Jesus suffering. Because here's the thing. Jesus did not deserve any of the passion. Okay, so any of the mentality that he was in, any of the passion, any of it, he did not deserve it at all. He didn't. But like, think about it this way. He took on a human nature to die on the cross. He was born to die. And he walked the cross, the way of the cross, and died on it. You know what I mean? Like, it was so unfair. But then we have to rejoice in that, because he came so that we could be made free. And I want to talk about God's mercy a little bit, and I want to talk about getting out of sinful habits. And I think it's something we really need to talk about. So for me, I'm in just a minute. I struggle with going on Facebook. I'm not saying Facebook is a bad thing. I actually don't believe that. But for me, it is. It's just too much wasting time, to be completely honest. That's one reason. Another thing is, there's so many bad things that I do not have to look at. It's kind of like almost like an occasion of sin. But I've been trying to stay off of it, and my priest is like, yeah, do it. You know what I mean? But like, where I got to in life, I could have never done spiritually without God or bodily, because God is the essence of everything. But like, I feel like God literally, like, I'm trying to think what I was going to say. Oh, thank God. Like, help me through sinful patterns in life. I will give you an example. I used to listen to this music. It was probably the worst music you could ever listen to. And now I look back on those and I'm like, I am so glad God corrected me in those different ways, because I'd still be there. You know what I mean? And then when I got mentally sick, I was, it really took a toll on my spiritual life. It really showed me, what are you feeding? Are you feeding the wolf, or are you feeding the sheep, like the spirit of goodness or badness? And being mentally sick is not fun, especially when you go to a psych ward, especially when you go to psych ward twice a year. You know what I mean? And I don't know, like, I literally was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, I'm so glad I'm not in a psych ward or like places, because I used to be in there like all the time. And hold on one second. Oh, they're going to another car, I think. No, they're not. I just don't know if she can get in my car. Oh, thanks, whoever's spawning some hearts. There's just a car parked close to me, and I don't know if they can get in. But what was I saying? Something about like getting out of simple habits. One of the things you can do if you feel deeply in sin is get rid of the occasions of sin. And what that means is like I'm sorry, I'm just like watching him get in his car. Hi T Collins. I thought it said Team Collins. I was gonna say, like, what team are you on? But like, to get out of an occasion of sin, because they got in the car. To get out of an occasion of sin, what do you have to do? So it's really, really simple. It's actually not complicated. Like, what you got to do is, anytime you're going to go somewhere and you think that, like, it's a place. Okay. So like, let's say you struggle with lust and you're used to going to like strip clubs and just different things. This is a really bad example. Actually, it's a really good example. Like, don't go there then. If that's the place in your mind or your heart or soul, whatever, that's leading you to sin, leading you away from God. Because here's the thing, guys. It is, I heard this priest say this recently, and I just think it is so important that it just takes one sin, one mortal sin, to drag you down to hell. I don't care what you believe, that's true. So, like, if you are, like, I don't know, or you're living with somebody who's, like, an addict or, like, just different things, try to get away from that stuff. I understand I've been homeless before. I understand, like, what goes on when you leave families or whatever. I'm not having the best day today. I am, but, like, I just, like, I don't know. I feel blessed, but I also feel like I'm very broke and I don't have a lot of money and I might have to get another job, and there's just a lot going on. Oh my gosh, I forgot I took a shower today. My hair looks so good. It really does. It looks really good. I always part it, like, right here. It's, like, so cute. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go here soon. God bless. Bye.